Welcome back to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today, we're going to be reacting to Donovan, Season of the Witch. Hey, welcome back everyone. If you are new to the channel, we've been doing a Halloween-themed series of reactions, which we're going to be doing all through October. So, if that sounds interesting, consider joining us for the ride. Alright, and if you enjoy the videos, consider subscribing. Now, I've never heard of this song, but a lot of people requested it, so we're going to be reacting to it. If you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Daniel, aka Deathstroke9. Here we react to music. I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally, and we just have a good time. So, yeah, and we do research about the song at the end of every video. Now, this song was requested by a bunch of people. Then I think my mom listened to it, and then she was like, "You have to hear this song." So this is the next one on my list. Then, list. All right. So I've got the lyrics pulled up over here, and the audio. Let's go. Not much else to say. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing. 3, 2, 1. Donovan, Season of the Witch. Guitar is awesome, and the bass might be my favorite part.
When I look out my window, many sights to see. And when I look in my window, so many different people to be, that it's strange, so strange.
Okay then.
You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the what do you think I see?
Pause it there. Interesting lyrics. It says he's looking in his window and looking out his window. How do you look both in and out? And he looks in and sees different people. You gotta pick up every stitch. Must be the season of the witch. Weird, strange, and unusual circumstances bring us here. Let us continue.
What do you think?
It's actually musically really good too. I like his
Summer
voice.
cat looking over his shoulder at me.
Oh, a cat.
And he's strange.
He's like
sure
paranoid.
Is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch, yeah. Beatniks out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the I look out my window, what do you think I see?
What do you see, man? Let me know.
And when I look in my window,
So weird.
so many different people to be. It's strange. Sure is strange. You got to pick up every stitch. You got to pick up every stitch. The rabbits running in the ditch. Oh no, must be the season of the witch.
Love how it builds up in this part.
Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch.
Slows back down.
Where'd I go?
Where are you going? That's a fun song. What are the comments on this? This is a weird song, too. Donovan biopic starring Christian Stewart. Okay. My cows died of an unknown disease. My wife is talking gibberish, and my newborn is crawling around the ceiling. Must be the season of the witch. Welcome to New England. Is that from like a horror movie or something? Children go through phases. I won't worry too much about your baby. And don't all wives talk gibberish sometimes? Okay. Kids these days. Being ill-behaved earlier and earlier. I suggest locking them in small closets or trunks until they settle down and stop their demonic nonsense. Okay. Alright. Season of the Witch is approaching. Oh, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, yes it is. If 2020 has a song, it must be the season of the witch. This movie would be great about cults in the late 60s California, cult capital of the world. This would be the best opening to a Tarantino style film. All right. Let's see if there is any song facts on this strange song. Song meaning? Wow, there is. Wow, Song Facts is such a great site. Okay. One of the first songs to fit the psychedelic genre. He recorded it on May 1966, shortly before his highly publicized arrest for possession of marijuana. The genesis of this song goes back to an evening at folk music notable Bert somebody's house in North London, when fellow acoustic master John Renborn showed Donovan a D ninth chord. From that, he built up a riff that, according to the memories of those present, he played solidly for the next 7 hours. There was a feeling even then that not all was perfect in the Garden of Eden, he said. Dealers were moving into Bohemia and hard drugs were on the fringes. The song was also prophetic. It was about the bust, although of course I couldn't know about that then. Huh. Okay. Interesting. During Led Zeppelin's sound checks, they often warmed up by playing this. Oh, that's cool. The song is ideal for long jams. The two main chords, A and D, are played during the verses, and during the chorus there are 3 chords, A, D, and E. Very modern jam. Okay, cool. All right. In the same Mojo, I like this. In the same Mojo interview, Donovan said, "I remember the bass line going down, and Mickey saying, 'We've got a problem. The engineers are saying they can't turn the bass up.' I said, 'Why?' They said, 'Well, it's going into the red.' And so he said to the engineers, 'Look, you go into the red. I'm giving you permission. Go into the red. That's the bass sound I want. Very, very loud.' And they said, 'Well, we'll have a meeting.' So they went upstairs and had a meeting about whether the bass should go into the red. Then they came back down and they said, 'No, I'm sorry, the equipment can't stand it.' And then he said, look, I just made a record deal with your boss, Clive Davis, for $5 million and 7 bands, and he's giving me $1 million right now. So you think if I phone him up, he'd give me a bit more bass? They looked at each other and immediately realized their jobs were on the line. They said, okay, you got more bass. We got more bass. The needle went into the red. The equipment didn't blow up. I guess next time they made the needle, they did that thing by just moving the red a bit farther to the right. Like in Spinal Tap, my amp goes up to 11. Someone just commented my amp goes up to 11 on one of my videos and was like, I don't know if you'll know that reference. I actually don't know the reference. I've heard of Spinal Tap before, never seen it. Anyway, continuing. It was covered by Blood, Sweat, and Tears, The Blues Project, Stephen Stills of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Wow. Huh. Okay. Well, this is a fun song. Thank you. It plays in a film called Season of the Witch. The film is about a conservative Catholic woman who gets drawn into the 70s occult phrase. It is also a cover was used in the soundtrack of the movie Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. All right. Fun song. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for suggesting it. And thank you, Mom, for telling me to do it. And thank you for watching. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and join us on our journey through the nightly hallows of the eve. I don't know what I'm saying. See you next time. Deathstroke 9. Out. Must be the season of the witch.